Hello everyone, this is Joshua Cook back here on my YouTube channel, Joshua Cook's HR&R, YouTube's new alternative, and it's time for another read-along story and record video. I'm going to do a couple of these videos here before I take off for my cruise to Alaska. So this first story I'm going to share with you is Mr. Dog. This book originally came out in 1952, but the copy I have is from 1969, and it has the record, or I have the record in the player, so hopefully everything is ready to go. I've never heard of this story, but I'm interested to see how well this story is. So if you're ready, I'll have the record playing in the background. So if you're ready, here we go with Mr. Dog.
Boys and girls, this is Uncle Dave, and we're going to read a story together. When you hear this sound, it means turn the page. Ready? Name of our story, Mr. Dog, the dog who belonged to himself, by Margaret Wise Brown, with pictures by Garth Williams, Golden Press, New York. Turn the page. Once upon a time, there was a funny dog named Crispin's Crispian. He was named Crispin's Crispian because... Turn the page. He belonged to himself. In the mornings, he woke himself up, and he went to the icebox and gave himself some bread and milk. He was a funny old dog. He liked strawberries. Turn the page. Then he took himself for a walk, and he went wherever he wanted to go. But one morning, he didn't know where he wanted to go. Just walk, and sooner or later, you'll get somewhere, he said to himself. Soon he came to a country where there were lots of dogs. They barked at him, and he barked back. Then they all played together. Turn the page. But he still wanted to go somewhere, so he went until he ran bang into a little boy. Who are you, and who do you belong to? Asked the little boy. I am Crispin's Crispian, and I belong to myself, said Crispian. Who and what are you? I am a boy, said the boy, and I belong to myself. I am so glad, said Crispin's Crispian. Come and live with me. Turn the page. So the boy walked on with Crispian and threw him sticks to chase all through the shining, sun-drenched morning. I'm hungry, said Crispin's Crispian. I'm hungry too, said the boy's little boy. Turn the page. So they went to a butcher shop to get his poor dog a bone, Crispian said. Now, since Crispin's Crispian belonged to himself, he gave himself the bone. Did you remember to turn the page? Okay, let us continue. Crispin's Crispian lived in a two-story doghouse in a garden. And in his two-story doghouse, he had a little fur living room with a warm fire that crackled all winter and went out in the summer. his house was always warm. His house had a chimney for the smoke to go out. And there was plenty of room in his house for the boy to live there with him. Turn the page. Crispian went upstairs, and the boy went with him. And upstairs, he had a little bedroom with a bed in it, and a place for his leash, and a pillow under which he hid his bones. And he had windows to look out of, and a garden to run around in any time he felt like running around in it. The garden was blooming with dogwood and dogtooth violets. Turn the page. And he had a little kitchen upstairs in his 2-story doghouse, where he fixed himself a good dinner 3 times a day, because he liked to eat. He liked steaks and chops and roast beef and chopped meat and raw eggs. This evening, he made a bone soup with lots of meat in it. He gave some to the boy, and the boy liked it. The boy didn't give Crispian his chop bone, but he put some of his bright green vegetables in the soup. Turn the page. And what did Crispian do with his dinner? Did he put it in his stomach? Yes, indeed. He chewed it up and swallowed it into his little fat stomach. And what did the little boy do with his dinner? Did he put it in his stomach? Yes, indeed. He chewed it up and swallowed it into his little fat stomach. Turn the page. And then what did he do? Then he curled in a warm little heap and went to sleep. And he dreamed his own dreams. That was what the dog who belonged to himself did. And what did the boy who belonged to himself do? The boy who belonged to himself curled in a warm little heap and...
All right, well, that was Mr. Dog. I thought that was a really interesting story. And I think it was a pretty good story. So, very cool that I have a golden book and record. I'll try and look for more of those at some point. Alright, so let me know in the comments what you thought of this story. And I will do one other read-along story and record video. And I might do a couple music spotlight videos before I leave for my cruise. So, thank you folks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you enjoyed it, be sure and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, Joshua Cooks HR&R, YouTube's new alternative. And also follow me on my variety channel on Dailymotion, because Dailymotion needs the views just as much as YouTube does. So, thank you folks for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. This is Joshua Cook signing off, and I am out.